This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. It's the 11th, right? The 11th of May. And here's what we have waiting for us. Seymour already flew over the apartment building early this morning. We have a little duck there in the parking lot. He better watch himself, because these people are very militant. Saturday here, and there'll be a lot of people out shopping. So we'll put down, look at our little ducks waiting. Look at them all. Some of them camouflaged in the tall grass. Look at this. Look at our little ducks and our pigeons. And there's our crows, mostly on the Hayfley building and no longer on that nice big tree behind the building. You see, they're just not there anymore. And that was their favorite roosting place. And that's because the evil people who lived there did something very bad. Shot at them, God knows what. So, let's get started. Let's put our little sunflower seeds out here for our little pigeons and our sparrows. I don't see that little duck in the parking lot. He may have come over here now, hopefully. Oh, these bags are a little bit difficult to open. Wow. I'm doing so much work in the apartment. Just endless with the packing. So, it's a little larger group of pigeons today. There's the little sparrows here. There's our little pigeons. Whoops. Watch out, little pigeons. Watch out, little babies. The little duckies. Ducks coming over there. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be beautiful today. Maybe tomorrow it might start clouding up. And then next week we're supposed to have several days of rain. Let's see how that all turns out, right? I'm quite sure about that. It was nice having that holiday on Thursday. Let's navigate ourselves through the cow manure. Which, as time goes on, is slowly sinking into the ground, which is why I'm not against the rain. Okay, let's move down here. All right. Not so much cat food like we used to have. And that's because really just doesn't eat anything. I actually went to Frauenfeld, about half an hour away here before we meet by car. And the really good food for Chi-Chi, she refuses to eat it, is what I probably thought. But I can use it for Miele, because I need to mix the renal food with the other food. Here's our little meal ball. Wow, we have two of them today. One's a little larger here, and one's a little smaller. Let's put our little nuts out here. That's Seymour. Okay. Oh. There we go. Got a lot of eggs in there. 18 eggs. because you kind of need that between Seymour and these little mule gulls. I don't like it when they don't get anything. So, let's, I'm not sure my video's on. Yes, it is. That's our Seymour. If you see a silver gull attacking the mule gulls, you know that's Seymour. He's getting his eggs. A lot of good things in there for everyone. Everyone's going to get something, which is the whole point. You don't need to do 2 feedings. One very large feeding should do the trick. Since the weather is warmer, perhaps you're not burning as many calories. But they still need the food, don't they? Because there are just no insects. I think our little swifts, our little Mauersegler, are having huge problems feeding their young. We have a couple of pairs, half the amount we had last year and half the amount we had the year before. It just decreases by 50% every year of the number of swifts that return back to this apartment building. It's very sad, but it's just indicative of what's going on in the world, across the entire world, where birds and other wildlife are concerned, the diminishing species. So, I assume Seymour's down there. Plenty of eggs. Ducks are all in there eating. Got our crows in there. Tomorrow the crows are going to get a lot more nuts. But there's walnuts and other nuts inside the mixture. And of course their own nuts. Or peanuts in the shell, which no one can eat but them. Even the ducks can't handle that. So that's for our little crows. And they have a bag of cashews there as well. So it looks like everyone's getting in there and getting something. So that's really, really nice. What's great is that the next day when I come out, there's not anything left. And that's the way it should be. Because you don't want to have any leftover grain or food on the field. Because it can mold and so forth. It's just something you don't want. You want them to finish it all up. And that's how I know that it's just the right amount for them. Because if they leave anything, it means it's too much. So, okay guys. So this is DC Danton Crow Crusader. Have a great Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care, love your birds, and fight the good fight for all of our beautiful creatures across the world. Especially dear to my heart, my little feathered friends. This is DC Danton Crow Crusader, over and out.